You a Chris Brown fan?
No, I don't dislike. I'm nothing Chris Brown.
Okay. Chris Brown's just been doing his tour recently, and he's been giving fans the opportunity to do a meet and greet with him. And usually at celebrities meet and greets, they'll just like not really pay attention to the fans. They'll just stand there. Each one comes in, they take a picture, bish, bash, bosh, done. Not really much to it. Now, Chris Brown's done it, and he's like really interacting with the fans, right? And he's...
That's good.
Yeah, it is good. Considering how much people are paying, like you would hope so.
How much are they paying?
Well, I saw people online saying £1,000.
Nah, you people are dumb.
But I went and looked at it. I actually went and checked it out for like one of the March ones, and it said $3,000 US.
Wait, what?
But that's still more than £1,000.
That's about like 2,500.
Yeah, so it's extortionate. I'm going to show you a video where you can see the type of pictures he's been taking with fans. I personally think it's fun, it's great. However, he's been getting a bit of stick and backlash about it because of the type of pictures he's been taking. So I want to show you this video and give me your opinion as to what you think.
Just before you show it to me,
Yeah.
Is it suitable for YouTube or Pornhub?
It's a fan thing that you're paying for, so it's probably age appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're paying £3,000. I'm thinking, what is he doing in these pictures to warrant £3,000?
No. He's not. They're not paying £3,000 to take this style of a picture with him. They're just paying £3,000 to meet him. Or it could be £1,000, but it's not every day you get to meet Chris Brown. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be expensive.
So what is there a time limit on the meeting, or is there?
I'm not too sure. I don't know the ins and outs, but
All right, let's see these pictures.
Chris Brown is clapping back at the haters. So Chris Brown got some very mixed reactions to his meet and greets and how he's posing with his fans. Here's one of the pictures. As you can see, they look pretty close. Here's another example. It literally looks like they're on a date. In this picture, he's hugging one of his fans. In this picture, he's carrying one. Again, just very touchy-feely, very close to his fans at his meet and greets. People had a lot to say about this, but Chris Brown is clapping back. He took to his Instagram story saying, PSA, when artists do concerts, they all have something called a VIP package. I haven't done meet and greets in over 7 years. I have the coolest fans on the planet. I appreciate them. These are memories that will last with them forever. Unlike most of these lame artists that won't even make eye contact with the people who made it possible to even have a career. I only exist because these fans saw something in me I never thought was possible. So I'ma go all out for my fans. Honestly, he has a point. Like he said, at some meet and greets, the artist doesn't even look at their fans. It's like zero communication. As long as there's consent and the girls are clearly into it, why not take a fun picture? Let me know your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, they're paying $3,000. I was half expecting him to be giving them the good stuff.
The only question here is, are any of the people complaining the people that paid and got their picture taken?
no, they all look happy.
That's the only thing that matters.
Why would people be... What are people saying about Chris Brown? If his fans pay for him to grab their backsides and they're consenting, what is the problem?
That's the thing. It's... Again, I think it's just people trying to make a problem out of nothing.
What it is obviously Chris Brown beat the tar out of Rihanna. So no matter what he does, that is always going to come. He can't do anything without people scrutinizing him. And I understand why people would want to turn their back on him after beating her up. But this situation on its own, there's nothing to be angry about. If these women are happy for Chris Brown to grope them and be that close to them, they paid for him to grope them. They gave him money.
No, you can't say they paid for him to grope them. They paid to meet him. But I think it all just looks fun and they seem like all excited about it, and I don't see an issue with it. Like we're saying, if it's consensual.
Grope is a strong word. I didn't see the pictures. Is grope appropriate?
He's got his hand.
He's holding her bum. Yeah,
he's got a handful of meat, which is, if the girls are happy with it, then the girls are happy with it.
I mean, most girls probably would be.
Also, I did see something about Chris Brown having a problem with black women, or like a black girl getting kicked out of a club because of him.
That was all completely...
Yeah, I heard it was false and he never had anything to do with it. And these pictures should exonerate him because all the girls in the pictures are black, apart from that one that looked Hispanic. But he was grabbing up a bunch of black girls, so I don't see what the problem is. If they're happy with it, then they're happy with it.
And as well, so on his tour, he for certain songs, he'll invite a girl on stage and then he'll like dance on her a little bit.
Mm.
But like, obviously he's like grinding on her. And I went to Usher's concert back in the day as well, and he did the same thing. And it's like,
What to you?
Lots of artists.
not
do
to
that.
me, no. They bring up a girl on stage and they just dance on them. But a lot of these girls, they want it, they love it. Like, not one of them looks uncomfortable or anything. So
Of course.
unless any of these people come forward and say this is outrageous, can't believe he did this to me, then other people just need to be quiet.
I think that the people that are complaining about this are
jealous.
sad, lonely, broke.
People that can't afford the $3,000 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's just people, again, like, just let people be happy. If Chris Brown is not beating these women up and he's just grabbing their asses and they're paying for him to do it, then what's the problem? I thought that
Yeah.
you were going to send me pictures of him, like, doing something insane. I don't even know what you were going to send me or how people would have a problem with this. It's the same way if girls are doing meet and greets and the girls are happy for the guys to grab them, that's their prerogative, that's their body.
A lot of artists, when doing meet and greets, they're so dismissive, like they don't care. And he's acknowledging and appreciating the fact that his fans have got him to where he is and giving them that relevant time of day. Especially if they've paid that sort of money, at least he's giving them a £3,000 well spent.
Yeah, my word of advice to Chris Brown is obviously make sure that everything is on camera
Yeah,
and make sure it's videoed, because if someone just takes a picture of you groping them, they can just put that online and start talking all kinds of madness, and then you're again
Yeah,
in like another media sandstorm.
No, I don't think anyone would be able to get away with that.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
No, but because of the way it has all been done.
Yeah, I'm fine
So
with this.
in
I don't have
proportion
much
to
more
that.
to add to it. Like Chris Brown, if someone wants to pay $3,000 or $30,000 for Chris Brown to take a picture of them and put his hand on their ass, more power to you. If you got that kind of money to waste, then go right ahead. No way I'm paying any celebrity to take a picture. I'm not paying a celebrity to take a picture. It's just
No,
not
absolutely
happening.
not.
I would like to, like, there's certain people I'd like to talk to. Like, I would like to have a conversation with The Rock. I'd like to have like a conversation with The Undertaker, people that I grew up enjoying. But there's no way in hell I'm paying money. I'll pay to go and watch them at a show.
Yeah.
Like I'll pay. The Undertaker's got a tour going on right now where he's talking to people and he's telling them stories. But I'm not.
Really?
Yeah, he's telling them because obviously The Undertaker. This is digressing, but The Undertaker had to remain in character from when he became The Undertaker up until when he retired, which was about 30 years. So this guy never got to be Mark Calloway, the guy behind the character. So now he's telling everyone the stories of like what would happen backstage. I'd pay good money to go and listen to that. That's like 30, 40 years of like behind the scenes wrestling, like back in the day when it was a bit more rough. And I'm sure he's got loads of wild stories to tell. And he seems like a really nice guy. So I would pay to see that. But if I'm just taking the picture with the guy, I'm not paying £3,000. If it was like £20 or something, I'll be like, okay, do you know what? Cool. He's The Undertaker. But £3,000.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even ask a celebrity for a picture for free. Like if they was just there, I'm not the sort of person that's ever going to ask them for a picture.
Well, there's certain people that like I wouldn't ask them for a picture. Like I've met certain celebrities and not asked them for a picture. But if the opportunity came up where they were happy to take one with me and it was like mutual, then I would. The picture doesn't mean much to me. The conversation does. Like having that interaction with that person would mean more to me than taking a picture to put on Instagram for clout. I really couldn't care less if no one knows that I ever met The Undertaker. It would mean more to me that I could sit and have a conversation with him and ask him questions, because obviously he's super successful. I could pick his brain. He could give me pointers. Anyway, no beef with Chris Brown. Women
No,
want to get
definitely.
groped for £3,000? By all means, spend your savings.